Imagine being burdened with $30,000 in student loans and paying it all off in just 3 years. That's exactly what Sarah did, and today I'm going to share her step-by-step strategy. Whether you have student debt or are looking to get out of any type of debt faster, Sarah's approach can work for you too. Stick around for a bonus tip at the end that could speed up your debt-free journey even more. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we break down real-life financial case studies that help you take control of your money and achieve financial freedom. Today's case study follows Sarah, who graduated with $30,000 in student loans. In this video, I'm going to share how she created a solid plan, stuck to a tight budget, and paid off every dollar in just 3 years. If you're serious about getting out of debt, this is the perfect video for you. Let's dive in. The first thing Sarah did on her debt-free journey was create a detailed budget. She knew that paying off $30,000 in just 3 years would require cutting back on unnecessary expenses, so she got serious about her finances. Here's what she did. First, she moved into a smaller apartment, which saved her $300 every month. It wasn't easy downsizing, but it made a huge difference in her budget. Then, Sarah turned her attention to food expenses. Instead of eating out frequently, she started meal prepping, which reduced her grocery bill from $400 to just $250 a month. That's another $150 saved just by planning meals ahead. And it didn't stop there. Sarah cancelled non-essential subscriptions, things like Netflix and her gym membership. This saved her an additional $100 per month. These might seem like small changes, but together they added up fast. By cutting back in these key areas, Sarah was able to free up $650 every month to put directly toward her loans. That's $7,800 a year. This made a massive difference in how quickly she could pay off her debt and reach her goal. Key takeaway: if you're serious about paying off debt, start by analysing your expenses. You'd be amazed how much extra cash you can find just by cutting back on things you don't really need. Cutting expenses was a great start for Sarah, but she knew that to pay off $30,000 in just 3 years, she needed more than just saving. She had to increase her income. So she decided to pick up a side hustle. Now, this wasn't easy. After working her full-time job, she spent an extra 10 hours a week working as a virtual assistant. In the beginning, Sarah was making around $400 a month from her side gig, which helped speed up her loan payments. Every bit of that extra money went directly toward her student loans. But here's where it gets even better. As she got more experienced, Sarah was able to improve her skills and increase her rates. After just a few months, she was earning $1,000 a month from her side hustle, working the same hours. That's an extra $12,000 a year, all of which went toward paying down her debt even faster. Imagine how much of a difference that extra cash made in reaching her goal. Sarah didn't have to rely solely on her main job's salary to make progress. By dedicating her side hustle income to her loans, she was able to slash her repayment time and stay motivated. Key takeaway: if you're looking to accelerate your debt payoff, increasing your income is key. A side hustle, whether it's freelancing, offering services, or selling a product, can be a game changer. And the best part, you don't have to sacrifice your full-time job to make it happen. When Sarah was deciding how to pay off her loans, she faced a big choice. Should she use the debt snowball or the debt avalanche method? Both methods are great for tackling debt, but they have different approaches. Sarah chose the debt avalanche method. Why? Because this strategy focuses on paying off the loan with the highest interest rate first, saving her more money in the long run. Sarah's private loans had an interest rate of 7.5%, much higher than the 4.5% on her federal loans. So by paying off the private loan first, she was able to minimize how much she spent on interest. Over time, this strategy saved her over $1,000. That's $1,000 she didn't have to pay simply by prioritizing the loan with the highest interest rate. Now, the debt avalanche is great if you want to maximize savings by tackling high interest loans first. But if you need more motivation from seeing quick wins, the debt snowball method might work better for you. The snowball approach focuses on paying off the smallest debts first, which helps build momentum as you eliminate debts one by one. Key takeaway: the debt avalanche method is an excellent choice if your goal is to save as much money as possible on interest. But if staying motivated is your priority, consider using the debt snowball method to knock out smaller debts first. One of the toughest challenges Sarah faced during her debt repayment journey was staying disciplined and avoiding lifestyle inflation. Now, what exactly is lifestyle inflation? It's the temptation to spend more as your income increases. We've all been there. Maybe you get a raise or a bonus at work and suddenly you feel like you can afford a new phone, a fancy vacation or more dinners out. But for Sarah, this was a crucial turning point in staying focused on her debt-free goal. Even after getting a raise, Sarah didn't change her spending habits. She didn't splurge on the latest gadgets or upgrade her lifestyle. Instead, she kept her budget tight and funneled every extra dollar toward her student loans. This discipline made a huge difference. She knew that if she continued to live as she had before the raise, she could pay off her loans even faster and reach financial freedom sooner. Sarah understood that the short-term sacrifices were worth the long-term reward. By sticking to her plan and avoiding lifestyle inflation, she shaved months, maybe even years, off her debt repayment schedule. The sooner she paid off her loans, the sooner she could truly enjoy the financial flexibility and peace of mind she'd been working so hard to achieve. Key takeaway: it's so tempting to increase your spending when your income goes up. But if you're serious about paying off debt, staying disciplined and resisting lifestyle inflation can make a huge difference. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize: financial freedom. Now here's the bonus tip I promised. During her debt repayment journey, Sarah faced an unexpected challenge, a medical emergency that cost her $2,000. It could have easily derailed her progress, but instead of giving up, Sarah did something crucial. She adjusted. She reworked her budget, temporarily reduced her loan payments, and picked up extra hours in her side hustle to make up for the setback. The key lesson here is that setbacks are inevitable. Whether it's a medical emergency, a car repair, or something else, life happens. But don't let it throw you off track. Like Sarah, you can adjust your plan, stay disciplined, and keep moving forward. What matters is how you respond to the challenges, because they don't have to stop your progress. Sarah's journey proves that with the right plan, discipline, and some sacrifice, anyone can become debt-free. What about you? What's your biggest financial goal right now? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out my next video on how to build an effective budget. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Check out these videos for more tips on debt repayment and personal finance.